Hi, Donovan Woods here.
Hey, it's me, Tom Power.
We're here to tell you about our brand new podcast. It's called The Big Five.
So, Donovan, what is The Big Five?
Yeah, exactly. What is The Big Five? That's what The Big Five is all about. Every week, Tom and I will sit down with a special guest and dive into new topics, debating things like, what are the Big Five farm animals? The Big Five types of hat? The Big Five guys named Paul?
Martin, Revere, Mezcal, McCartney, John Paul II.
The debate is settled by a listener from somewhere across the country. It's like a game show.
It is a game show.
The Big Five, available now wherever you get your podcasts.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show.
It's fun. They're amazing.
I'm a big believer in therapy.
Yes.
In constant self-improvement. Happiness and mental health are such an imperfect science, an inexact science. So we can always be better. Even if you think you're good, you can be better. If you're going through something, you can absolutely use someone to talk to.
And sometimes, obviously we have a support system. Not everybody does, but if you have a support system, sometimes it's also just wanting to talk to someone else outside of the support system.
There is a safety blanket in anonymity, right? Because
Yes.
you get to share with friends and that's great. But when you talk to a therapist, it's completely anonymous, patient, doctor confidentiality. Like they can't tell anyone. You can be very free. Stuff you maybe hold back from your friends. Anyhow, I've had a few therapists in my life. I'm currently without therapists, and I've been thinking like, okay, it's time to get back on the horse here. I need a therapist. So it's an overwhelming decision if you've been looking for one because there's so many and there's different specialties and different locations. Do you want it in person? Do you want it on Zoom?
And not everything's the right fit,
No,
right? You can meet someone and be like, oh, they're qualified, they do their job, but it just doesn't work for
connect.
you.
Yeah, and they offer these consultations where you can do a little meet and greet and sort of feel them out and say, is this person for me? Anyhow, I'm going through, I was given a website, it's a therapist website where you can filter what you're looking for, and all that. And I put in all the filters, I prefer in person, but I'm open to Zoom. I'm looking for, different help in different areas, particularly like relationships, self-improvement, those kind of things. Mm-hmm. And then it spits out a bunch of people kind of in your area that fit your criteria.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, great, right? Narrow it down a bit. The problem is that most of the therapists it's given me are hot.
What?
I didn't know this, okay?
What do you mean?
But there's lots of attractive female therapists. Like it gives you their profile, their specialty, and their picture.
Hot, though? Hot?
Yeah.
Like you want to date them hot?
It takes more than looks, Pooh. But it's a good first filter. I can't, and I'm just thinking I'm sure they're super qualified. I'm sure they'd be great, but I can't lie on a couch or jump on a Zoom call.
You don't actually lie on a couch, do you?
You can.
Have you?
I haven't, but I've sat on a couch. If I wanted to lie down, if I felt so inclined, I don't think they'd stop me.
Right.
But how can I sit down with someone who's that attractive and talk about my relationship issues or anything? I'm just going to be thinking, I'm going to be so distracted. I'm like, how do I date you? What do you like? Do you like long walks on the beach? Are you single?
You would totally go into flirt mode.
I would go into flirt mode. That's the problem.
You turn on the charm. You would be you because that's what you do. And then she'd be like, so why are you here again? You're like, what's your zodiac sign?
Yeah, basically. And as I'm scrolling through, I'm like, no, too hot. Maybe not too hot. Then I'm like, okay, well, if you actually were their patient, then you can't date them because now that bridge has been crossed.
Oh, right.
So then I'm like, okay, well, what if I just didn't do the patient thing? Is there any way I could reach out to them and just ask them out on a date? Because I'm like, great job, attractive, right age.
Good listener.
Yeah. I'm like, how do I just ask you out without being your patient? Can we bypass that bit?
Have you just discovered somehow that, the whole hack around dating is forget the apps? Just go and find this website.
I found the best dating app ever, and it's your therapist searching website.
Oh my gosh. Would they be offended if you reached out and said, hey, you seem like you're a great therapist, not interested in your work or your services, but I thought you were cute?
That's the email I'm thinking about putting together.
No,
is that offside? I think it's very direct. I think they would endorse that kind of approach.
At least that way they know that they can't, there's nothing professional going on here. You're clear from the start.
There is definitely nothing professional going on.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
It's winters by the fire, it's summers by the sea. It's holidays and family. Yeah, it's Scrabble, America's good time game. It's Coco and it's kids, old stories and friends. It's rainy weekends you hope will never end. It's Scrabble,
America's good time game.
Yeah, it's
gladly.
Does that not bring back so many memories?
Takes me right back to Full House days.
Yes, it's Scrabble Day.
You brought in your Scrabble tiles.
Yes, I love Scrabble. Scrabble is like a game that we play. We've been playing for many years in my household to the point where I have the deluxe edition, the one where the board spins.
Nice.
Yes.
And the pieces are held in by little ridges.
Yes.
It's insane that people would play without the ridges on the board because anyone bumps that board, it's going everything's lost.
And if you're losing, you might bump that board by accident.
It's 100%. By the way, do you just carry that around with you, this little satchel of tiles? Why do you have that?
Just in case you ever need a letter.
In case a game breaks out?
I got some letters here.
Pooja's plays street Scrabble. She's deep in the streets.
I'm glad you brought it because I was missing an E.
I do love Scrabble. I think you're more hardcore than me, Pooj, with it. I do love Scrabble. I got to know words with friends. The reason I love Scrabble is because board games have been known to tear families apart. And like Monopoly is my favorite all-time game, but it's very easy to cheat at Monopoly. Mm-hmm. And people always would, and it was so annoying. But Scrabble, I feel it's pretty cheat-proof.
No, that's not true.
What? How do you cheat at Scrabble?
You could cheat. First of all, Scrabble has torn my family apart. Like we don't even play anymore because we will fight.
But there's point values assigned to each letter. The board is all laid out with certain point. How can you possibly cheat? You know what's a word, you know what's not.
Okay, well, yes and no. So there is actually a Scrabble dictionary. Do you know this? You can buy a Scrabble dictionary and play with the dictionary.
That feels like an upsell. Can you just use a regular dictionary?
No, because they have a bunch of words that that are actually words, but then it's a Q word without the U, but then they tell you the meaning of what those words are. You're not going to likely find them in a regular dictionary, even though they are words. So there's a bunch of words in there. And if you've gotten to know the dictionary, you know words that other people don't know. So you put something down and then people are like, that's not a word. That's not a word. You're like, okay, want a challenge? And if you challenge and it's in the dictionary.
You play with challenges? What is this, Major League Baseball? I've never heard of this.
If you challenge and it's in the dictionary, you lose your turn.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that.
Yeah. So how many times did people put down words that they just knew, like, you're too afraid to question it, but you don't know if it's really a word?
Then it becomes a game of bluff because you're like, do I want to challenge?
Yeah, that's what it turned into,
like
at least in my family.
But that's awesome. I actually like that wrinkle. That's like a fun wrinkle. That's like challenging balls and strikes in baseball.
Okay.
But did you read the dictionary?
Well, the problem is that if you ever
if you're bored.
If you're bored, if you ever got to a place where you're like, oh, I wonder if this is a word, you've checked afterwards, you're like, oh, I was going to make this word, but I wasn't sure if it was a word. You check the dictionary and sure enough it was. Then you remember that for next time, right?
But why does it result in fights? Because the dictionary is the be all and end all. It's like if it's in there, it's a word and there's no harm, no foul.
Because you're mad at the person for putting down a word that they know is not a word. You're just trying to cheat now. You're trying to cheat.
That's where the cheekiness comes in. That's not cheating. That's bluffing. That's gamesmanship.
Yeah, but what are we really doing? Are we enriching our brains in any way with a fake word?
It adds like an element of poker to it, right? A little bit of poker, a little bit of like, what do you got, pocket aces, or do you have like 2-6 offsuit?
I'm just telling you right now, the fact that you play Scrabble and your family still likes you, consider yourself lucky, because that is not where we are at anymore.
This is like professional Scrabble. These are wrinkles to the game I was not aware of.
And like Paul always gets mad because then when he met all of us and my sister and my brother-in-law and we're all playing, he's like, how do you guys all just know the 2-letter words? We're like, what is this, amateur hour? Everybody knows the 2-letter words.
Favorite 2-letter word to throw in on? Key. Q-I.
Oh, yeah.
I
then
love
you get
that.
to use the Q.
I love that one, man.
And people always think that with Scrabble, it's about, oh, well, I didn't get good letters. And, it's like if I get a Q or a Z or if I get, like a J or something, which is worth 8 or a K.
Those are great.
You think that that's what it's about, but it's really about placement on the board.
100%. You got to play with the cards you were dealt, son.
Yes. And if you can make multiple words, right, on the board, and then you're getting points for your word, plus you've added to another word, that's how your high score beats everybody in the end.
When I hit a triple letter score with a J, it's a good day.
Oh, yeah. Don't cheat.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
All right, so I went to go see Sam Roberts at Massey Hall on Saturday nights with all my housemates from McMaster.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You got together after how many years?
We get together annually, but we made a point of this. It was the 20th anniversary of Sam Roberts' album Chemical City, and when I was in university from 02 to 06 in McMaster, we were in love with Sam Roberts. We saw him probably 6 or 7 times. We would get there early. We'd always be standing in the front row, to the point where like Sam pointed us out at a couple of shows because I think you realize like these same 6 dudes keep showing up at the show. Yeah.
Are you sure they were pointing at you and not the pretty girls behind you?
It could have been that. We like to think it was us. So we decided, look, he's doing the 20th anniversary of the show. I can't believe it's been 20 years. Let's get together. Massey Hall's a great venue. So we got together. It was so fun. But some things have changed.
Okay.
So I'd say the biggest difference between seeing him 20 years ago when we were all in our 20s and seeing him now is one, like we've all aged.
Yes.
Obviously.
Including him.
Including him, yeah.
Yep.
He's 51 now. He still looks and sounds great, though. It was a terrific show. Two, when I saw him in my 20s, I don't think I sat down once. I think partly because we were always in standing room in the front row. So you're standing,
Right.
dancing, jumping around. You've seen me at concerts, a lot of jumping.
There's a lot of jumping.
It's a lot of good it's old-fashioned rock and roll. It's great. On Saturday, because we were, we had seats, found myself sitting for some of the slower songs and then standing up and jumping for the faster songs.
Right.
It was a mix.
And were you on your own doing that, or was everybody else on the same page?
My housemates and I were all doing the same thing. And looking around, it was a mix. It was a smattering of people sitting up, sitting down, standing up. It was kind of that vibe. But I witnessed something, Pooch, that I've never seen at a concert. It got pretty awkward and it got weird. Security had to come over at one part.
I wasn't even there.
I know.
How does it get awkward and weird when I'm not there?
It wasn't small talk related.
What was it?
Okay, so the people a couple of seats over from me, and I'm so thankful that because this could have happened to me, but it didn't. People a couple seats over from me were doing the same thing I was. They were standing up, sitting down, mostly standing up, though.
Okay.
It was a couple that was like, I don't know, roughly my age, in their 40s. And the people behind them, it was a slightly older couple, probably in their 60s.
Okay.
They tapped the folks on the shoulder who were sitting in my row, and they said, "Excuse me, do you mind sitting down? We paid a lot for these seats."
No, you can't ask that.
And I couldn't hear everything they were saying because the music, but the body language was telling it all. And at one point I tapped the guy and I said, "Hey, what happened?" And he goes, "These people behind me are asking me and my girl to sit down because they said they paid a lot for these seats." And he's like, "I'm not sitting down." He was basically like, to heck with them. And it got heated. They kept asking him. And he's like, "We are at a rock concert. We're not sitting down." And I think he kind of doubled down and then stayed standing. So then the couple behind called security over, and security came in, and I'm like, well, how do you handle this if you're security? Because what are the actual rules? And there was some kind of conversation that happened, and in the end, nothing changed. And in my mind, I'm thinking, if you're the couple behind, just stand up as well. It's not like the guys were especially tall.
Right.
The couple behind just did not want to stand up.
Wow. I know. So I've never seen that happen before. I think isn't there an understanding that when you're at a concert, people stand and if you want to sit, that's your prerogative. But then if you can't see because you're sitting, then you stand up.
Like, it's not a slow jam concert. It's Sam Roberts. He's old school rock and roll. So I was firmly on the side of the guy in my row. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I probably don't go to enough concerts to really know if this is like standard practice, but the concerts I've been to, everybody's standing. I'm usually the only one sitting.
You love sitting down at a show. So thinking of you, I'm like, you would totally be on the side of the people who are like, "Hey, sit down."
No, I'm not on the side of the people because I don't think I have a right to stop somebody else from enjoying the concert the way they want to enjoy the concert. I've made the choice to sit down. But is there an assumption when you get your seats that you're going to be sitting?
I don't know. And is it an age thing? Like, this is the 20th anniversary show in the year 2026. What if we go to the Sam Roberts 40th anniversary show in the year 2046? Because then I'm probably going to be the guy who's going to be like, "Hey, I paid a lot of money for these seats. Sit down, son."
Why did you develop an accent?
I know that's just my
your old person
my
voice.
Old guy voice.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's my opinion on it. I don't think that they had a right to say anything.
Okay, you know what? Maybe you tell us.
5 calls?
Decide it all.
Is it rude to stand up at a rock concert?
We're asking you 5 calls, decided all, that is. Let's start it off with Mark from Toronto. What do you think? Rude or not rude?
Absolutely not. I agree with you. You spend a lot of money. You can do what you want.
Okay, your vote's been counted. Thanks, Mark.
Yep, thanks.
Mary from Scarborough. So is it rude to stand up at a concert?
Sorry, I'm a senior, and I would hate if somebody is standing in front of me, too. And they probably did pay a lot of money for their tickets.
So, Mary, you think that, that couple had every right to say, "Please sit down"?
Yes. And if they said it nicely, I would probably say, "Okay, no problem."
Right. I think sometimes it's just all in how you ask. I wasn't, again, I was just reading body language. It didn't look like it was a very cordial exchange. I guess I'll put it that way. But Mary, your vote's been counted. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good day, guys.
You too. Karen from Brampton, what do you think? Is it rude to stand up at a rock concert?
No, it's not rude to stand up at a rock concert. It's just that I probably, at the age of the people that were behind, and they were probably just tired or maybe have maybe arthritis in them.
Yep.
At a rock concert, you have to stand up.
Karen, what if they had offered their seats and said, hey, how about you just sit in front of us and that way we can stand behind you? Would they still have got people in front of them standing?
For sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Karen,
sure.
your vote's been counted. Thanks so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys have a great day.
You too. Arlene from Scarborough. So is it rude to stand up at a rock concert?
I actually had this happen to me at a Blue Rodeo concert way back when the Ontario Place Forum was open.
Okay.
And the people behind my friends and I they just literally went, sit down. And we were in the front row. I turned around and what I said to them was this. These guys are playing their hearts out, working their butts off. Get up.
Wow.
As far as I'm concerned, it is completely disrespectful to the band to remain seated at a concert. They want to see people enjoying themselves.
Never thought about it from that perspective.
You're doubling down the other way. I love the passion, Arlene. I think I side with you. Your vote's been counted. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Kathy from Lindsay, you tell us, is it rude to stand up at a rock concert?
No.
Just a flat no. It's okay to stand up at a rock concert.
Yeah, it's okay to stand up at a rock concert. I have stood up at a rock concert and I've also sat down at a rock concert. And either way, it's good.
Thanks so much, Kathy.
No worries. Have a great day.
Okay, so final score 4-1 saying it's okay to stand up at a rock concert.
I think if you're going to a concert, the expectation is most people will be standing up. I think you just got to know that.
Right. Especially a rock concert. It's different if you're you're going to see Adele and she's making you cry. Then I wouldn't want to sit down.
Yeah, spend accordingly.
Thank you.
There you go.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Look how they shine for you. And everything you do. Yeah, they were all yellow.
Yeah, that's right. Little Coldplay Yellow because it's Banana Day. So we are celebrating all things yellow in a quiz for the Battle of the Universe between Pooja and Steph. Steph up 13-12 after the most thrilling game we've ever had last week.
Not the Battle of the Universe.
The Battle of the
That's
Universe.
too much pressure.
Okay, let's just jump right into it here. Pooja, you are up first, okay?
Okay.
This yellow family lives in Springfield. Yellow cartoon family.
The Simpsons.
All right, Pooja, up quickly on the board here. Steph, over to you for your first question. This spiky tropical fruit has bright yellow flesh inside, and its full name in French is l'ananas.
Pineapple.
Okay, Steph, knowing her français. Back to you, Pooja. This Sesame Street character is known for his unibrow, love of pigeons, and his best friend / roommate / are they together? Nobody knows.
Oh, that would be, which one is it?
Yeah, I can't tell them apart either.
Can I steal?
Is it Bert? Oh,
50-50 shot,
wow,
you got it.
I would have said Ernie. I never know them. I never know who's who.
Oh, I love how you were so confident to steal and you were also just guessing.
Well, no, I would have been.
Because if she said one, you'd say
right.
the other.
Correct. That's why I wanted to steal.
All
You know
right.
what? I do read a lot of Sesame Street to the kids. I should know.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. We're going to give Sia and Bodie the assist for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Steph, to you for your second question. This fast food chain is known for its golden, but we'll call them yellow arches.
McDonald's.
There we go. Pooch, this popular condiment made from ground seeds is bright yellow and often put on hot dogs.
Mustard.
This is going to end up in a tie. I don't like the beep beep.
Yeah, this is definitely going to a 5-5 tie. This yellow fruit is often associated with a sour taste and is often used for its zest and juice.
Lemon.
Imagine I'm like, no, lime.
No, yeah, also it's lemon.
Okay, Pooch. This cheese powder boxed pasta is a Canadian staple and often called by its initials.
KD.
Yes, we would have
Kraft
accepted
dinner.
KD or Kraft
Orange,
dinner.
though. Not really yellow. It's orange.
It's kind of
For the
orangey
purpose
yellow.
of this quiz,
Okay.
okay, guys, just roll with it. There's not enough yellow things to fill in a quiz, okay? Just go with it. Steph, this bright yellow vehicle makes frequent stops on weekday mornings and afternoons.
Huh?
This bright yellow vehicle makes frequent stops on weekday mornings and afternoons.
A school bus?
That's right.
That's a weird way of putting it.
We just I would know it because I have kids and they go on a school bus. All right, 4-all.
Is it weird that I was getting really excited to steal? I was like,
I could feel your steel energy.
So excited.
You're Mr. Steal Your Point. Yeah. Mr. Steal Your Point. Okay, Pooch, your final question. This insect with black stripes is best known for producing honey.
That would be a bee.
Okay.
It's a bumblebee.
Sorry, Pooch, we were looking for bumblebee. Steph, you need this to send it to a tie break, which is inevitable. Another vehicle question for you. You love your vehicles.
Yeah, apparently.
In movies and TV, these bright yellow vehicles are often associated with New York City.
A taxi.
Okay. This is the tie-breaking question. To remind you, you got to beep in first.
I hate these.
A reminder that Pooja beeped in prematurely and blew it last week.
Pooja
You never
always
want to
beeps
do
in,
things
though.
prematurely. This is true.
Yeah, we just wait this time. Let me get it.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so beep when you're ready.
Okay.
This long, curved fruit.
Beep, beep.
Steph beeped in first.
Banana.
It is banana. Do you want to hear the full question?
No.
This long, you're going to get it anyway.
No.
For the people playing at home. This long, curved fruit starts off green but turns yellow when it's good to eat, unless you're Pooja, who prefers them
Right,
green.
she does prefer them green.
They're so yummy green.
6-5. Steph is up by 2 in the battle for the
Wait.
universe.
Bananas are yellow? I only eat them green.
It's your demise in the end.
Mac and cheese is
I
also
contest.
orange.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
In a world where the news feels bigger, louder, and harder to make sense of, Canadians need more than headlines. Hi, I'm Karen Ciolin, news reporter and host of the Big Story podcast. From world-shaping events to the everyday stories that spark debate, my team and I will explain what matters and why it matters to you. We're here to help you make sense of the news and give you the context you need for those kitchen table conversations. Trusted, Canadian-focused, curious. Listen to The Big Story wherever you get your podcasts.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
So have you ever been to a networking event? Like it's an event that is billed as a networking event. So you're there to network.
Of sorts. I've been to like a speed dating event.
Oh.
That's like networking for love.
Yeah, same, but different. I just co-hosted a wonderful event. It was for the Women in Communications and Technology charity. And what they do is they're all about the advancement of women employees. They develop talent within certain networks. And they really just give advice on how to help support women.
Would it have been weird if I showed up?
Well, there were some what we call champions in the room. So there are men in the room as well.
Sweet. They call us champions
Yes.
and the odds are in our favor. It's like an 8-1 ratio.
Yes.
It's better than speed dating. Bring me next time.
Well, and they had some advice for how to network because these events can sometimes be intimidating, right? So one of the speakers went up and her advice was that, what you shouldn't do is go up to someone, shake their hand and say, I'm so-and-so, so I'm Pooja Honda and I am the host or co-host of Pooja and Gurdeep on CHMI.
Just does it all, eh? Yeah, you definitely shouldn't say that. Hi, I'm Pooja, and I do everything on the Pooja and Gurdeep show, and that's all you need to know.
You know what I mean? Don't introduce yourself and your title because then that just sort of is not a conversation starter. It doesn't go anywhere. It's kind of boring to hear what you do for a living. So instead, she said, how about you do this? Instead of giving your job title, share what you love about your job and where you see yourself in the future. So it's more about your growth potential rather than your experience. And that's the problem I'm having is I was thinking, does it just not apply because of what we do? Because I tried, I'm like, okay, so if I went, hi, I'm Pooja Honda. I like putting a smile on people's faces every day, and I hope to be able to do that for the rest of my life.
That's a weird opener.
It's weird.
It's aggressive. Like, I understand it's the context of a networking event, so you're there to network. I get it, but that's just, it feels like you're coming on too strong.
Wouldn't they be like, you go sit over there, lady? What's wrong with you?
You need something that's a happy medium between your awkward small talk, which is horrible, and then this is coming on too hot. You need something in the middle.
But is it just because of what we do? Is it specific to what we'd like? If you had a normal job, if you were in the technology sector and you went up to someone and you're like, I really love, coding and building something from nothing. And I hope that one day I'll be able to create my own software. Like, is that more passion and a good way to, approach someone than what I just said?
Slow your roll, son. What's your name? Let's talk about the weather. Like, I don't know. It's a little hot. It's coming in very, I don't know. I equate everything to dating. So it's like, I would be like me going like, hey, my name's Gurdeep and I want to have your baby. Like it's just a. It's
and
just
I
a
see
lo-
us married and happy and
And I'm a champion of women. This is why I'm here.
yeah, it is. It's a lot, but I think that isn't that still better than the weather?
When you do it, yes, because your small talk is horrible. Most people can talk about the weather in a relatable way. For some reason, it gets really weird when you do it.
Yeah, I got super stuck on it. I was like, I just feel like I don't know that I'm best for this particular workshop.
I think you need this kind of direction. It's just with the wideness of your eyes and the general enthusiasm of your soul, it's a lot to be like, I'm Pooja and I want to change the world. Hire me.
And I do my own echo. I'm like, world, world, world.
I'm like, that girl's a lot.
Yeah, she needs to go.
Yeah, just go back to your regular small talk.
Yeah, okay.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
It's pecan day, or is it pecan day?
I say pecan. I mean, I'm only saying pecan unless I'm trying to be fancy.
Yeah, but and some people just do it. They're like, oh, you mean does it have pecans?
Is that just a British thing though? That we say things a little different. Like they say aluminium, we say aluminum.
I don't know. Is it a tomato thing, which nobody
that's
says?
that's also no, but that's British. The Brits say tomato.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. It could be.
I mean, I think the two words. Let's take the Brits out of it because obviously we pronounce a lot of things differently. But I will say here. There's two words that stick out to me that people say funny. Bagel and milk.
Yes. Why do they say bagel? Why?
And milk. It's like the A in bagel and the I in milk are being replaced with E's. It's bagel and milk.
I don't know. And so many people do say it.
Why are those two words the offenders?
And is it regional? Is it does it matter what part of the GTA you grew up in? Is that what it is?
I went to school with a couple of bagels and milks, and it was always frustrating. I mean, we're not perfect though. Like we've got our words.
True. You know what mine are when I hear people do.
We're all aware.
You know the one that I do. Mine's vacation.
Yes, vacation.
And yours is jean jacket. Yours is more an emphasis than
I
it
still
is.
don't hear it. I just bought a new jean jacket.
Jean jacket.
But did you fold it and put it in that thing? What do you call that thing that you put stuff in?
That I do say weird. I hung it in the closet. I didn't put it in the drawer.
Wait,
you said it right.
Yeah, you said it properly.
Drawer.
Yeah, why? What
now
happened to
you said it right.
Well, that's how
Have
I
you been
always say
practicing?
it.
No, you didn't.
No.
Drawer. No,
No.
that's what do you think?
You used to say like
Drawer.
drawer or something. Yeah.
Well, maybe I
Your
do say that
drawer.
sometimes. Maybe I do say that sometimes.
Have we influenced you to say it properly?
Drawer. But drawer sounds like it's DROOR. Drawer is
That's how you usually say it.
DRAWER.
That's how you
I
usually
think
say it.
drawer is actually right.
And why does
It's like Toronto. People say Toronto, but it's not right. You know what I'm
right
saying?
drawer? That's how you used to say it.
Yeah.
But you're a changed man now. We've had an influence apparently.
You had a twang before.
Do you have one, Steph? You're like, no, I'm perfect.
Yeah, I am perfect, but I can't stand when people say espresso.
Oh, yeah,
Right?
that's
It's
not
like
okay.
it's literally espresso, but they say espresso or like supposedly when they
Oh, I
change
hate
that
that.
one.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Imagine Sabrina Carpenter saying espresso
No.
as espresso.
No, that wouldn't go over
No.
well. What about when people go instead of saying cotton or mitten?
Oh,
they say
those are my kids.
Oh,
cotton.
Button.
Like button.
Yeah, button,
Mitten.
Cotton.
mitten.
Cotton.
But then
button.
some people overpronounce it like mittens. And I'm
That's
like-
what it is. It's
I'm like,
buttons. It's buttons.
no, but they're really leaning into it.
I put them in my drawer.
Mittens.
They're the same people who say pecan.
What about pecan?
Well, why do you gotta be so extra? Just pecan.
Because I've also heard pecan.
Guys, it's pecan day.
I'm pretty sure I'm done with this conversation.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
from 98.1 CHFI.
All right, I was in an Uber yesterday and I did something that I know I'm not supposed to be doing. I try
Oh,
not
no.
to do it on a daily basis.
Whoa, what are we talking about here?
So I know you're not supposed to be a backseat driver. I know that, right? You don't do that. You let the driver drive. My husband taught me this lesson the hard way whenever I try to be a backseat driver.
Okay.
And he was like, stop telling me what to do. And even now I struggle with it, but I try to like bite my tongue and not say anything. However, this particular Uber driver, and most of my Uber drivers are fine, but this particular one just was like driving erratically. At some points was like fixing the phone, that has like Waze on it that he was following, the map. He was fixing it on the stand and he wasn't paying attention to the road. He was like swerving a little bit. And I just found the mom in me came out and I was like, careful. I yelled out, careful.
Oh, you weren't even giving directions.
No,
you
I
were
went,
just
careful. Because it was instinctual. And
Yeah.
then at one point, he was fidgeting with the map, like he was pushing buttons, and somebody was turning into our lane. He didn't see it and like had to brake really hard. And I was like, you're going to hit the car. I like yelled things like that, which in hindsight now, I'm like, that was probably not cool. Like no driver needs somebody yelling directions at them. But I feel like in that moment, what was I supposed to do? Say nothing?
I mean, I think you had to say something. I mean, if it was to avoid a near accident, I thought when you said backseat driving, I thought you meant you were trying to give him directions.
Well, I did that too.
Okay. That I can see him getting upset about.
Because now I already, like, the trust is broken now. Now I'm like, I don't know if this guy knows what he's doing. And then we came to a light and he looked like he was going straight. I go, you need to make a right here. And like the directions is saying to make a right, but he's not paying attention. I'm like, you need to make a right here. So as I'm saying these things and it's coming out of my mouth, I'm like, shut up, Pooja. Why do you keep talking? But I couldn't help myself.
I'm so curious what star rating he gave you. You probably got a 1.
Hold on.
Does it show you for your last ride specifically?
How do you check again? Also, you go into your profile?
I don't think it'll give you like the last rating.
I don't think it gives you the specific last rating, but if it went down, then it was him.
Well, I'm at a 4.9. Was I higher than that before?
Weren't you like a 4.92 or something?
I don't know. Now you're just messing with me. Anyway, now I'm worried about my rating.
You went down 0.2 of a point. Because you backseat drove.
Is there a world in which, like, and because I kept doing it, it wasn't just that one thing. Like,
did you rate him?
No.
Well,
I guess maybe I should, right? Yeah. But I don't like. Are you allowed to be a backseat driver in an Uber? Is that like? Is there times where it's warranted?
My general answer, I'm giving a black and white answer, I don't think you are allowed to be a backseat driver ever. However, the picture you painted, I think I would be compelled to say something too if the driver's sort of distracted.
Right.
And your own safety is being put in danger. I think I would probably say something as well. So in your scenario, I'd say it's fine.
So like, it's okay that it was like, then on top of it, I was like, careful, you're supposed to make a right.
Yeah.
That was okay.
Did you? Yeah, you slap a little mama on board sticker on the back window. You're like, hey, you got a mama on board.
Yeah. Don't make me turn this car around. Oh, wait, that doesn't work. Mm-hmm. He's driving. I don't know. You tell me, is it okay to be a backseat driver in your Uber ever? Is this a situation where it was an exception to the rule, maybe?
Okay. Give us your thoughts on this one. Is it okay to be a backseat driver in an Uber? Driver in an Uber. Jane in Welland, what do you think?
No, but that's not backseat driving what she was doing.
Right? That was just safety.
Yeah, calling out. And I took Ubers and Lyft for like the last few years. I just got my license. And that's a safety concern. Like, if they're driving like that, they shouldn't be an Uber driver.
Right.
If they're not paying attention, if they're driving distracted. Backseat driving is when you're like nitpicking and you're telling people what to do and they already know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. But that guy clearly had no idea and he's putting you in danger.
I think you nailed it. I think you absolutely nailed it, Jane.
Okay, yeah. Jane. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Great take. Thanks, Jane, for the call. Okay, so is it okay to be a backseat driver in Uber? Jane basically saying, yeah, you weren't necessarily backseat driving.
Mm-hmm. Getting a story here from Kathy on the text line. Last weekend, we were in an Uber going to a wedding, and we're getting on the 401, and our Uber driver decided that he wanted to try and thread the needle between a transport truck and another transport truck that was merging in. I sat in the back seat with my husband, and while watching this, gave out a little scream. And my husband grabbed my leg and said, you can't say anything. I said, today is not the day I want to die. Anyway, our Uber driver kind of looked at me and then settled down in his driving. Wow. So yes, Pooja, I do feel that you can say something to your Uber driver if your safety is much more important than their Uber ratings.
Yeah, I mean, what good is an Uber rating if you're dead?
True.
Neil from Brampton, what do you think? Is it okay to backseat drive?
Absolutely. You know, one thing is if the driver has no idea, I mean, Pooja as well. You know, I mean, it's your own safety and it's your own concern as well. Absolutely. You know, one thing is I would definitely jump in and be the backseat driver.
Okay, good. So I didn't do anything wrong here.
Absolutely not.
Neil, thanks so much for the call. Appreciate you.
I'm so conditioned. My husband has conditioned me. Like, you're never allowed to say anything ever. I guess this is the exception.
I think this is the exception. Steph, we got time for one more. Is it ever okay to be a backseat driver in an Uber? Let's finish on Kathy in Waterloo.
What he was doing was illegal. You're not supposed to be on your phone or anything while you're driving.
Yeah, it's called distracted driving.
Free is for? Yeah, like, I would have been worse than you. I would have said, excuse me, could you pull over? I'd like to see your driver's license.
License and registration, please.
Sat there like that. I would, yes, please. Like, I need to know you know how to drive. Yeah, you were way within your right. I would definitely have done it. Probably worse.
Thanks, Kathy. Appreciate the call.
Thanks. Bye.
Just got a text from my husband, Paul. He's like, why are you telling everybody I'm your Uber driver?
Sorry, Polly.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.